Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at something a little different, and if you're a fan of sour candy, you're probably going to want to stick around. Stick to the end of the video. I'm going to tell you my favorite feature of this candy and what I like most about it. This is the Sour Jack Sour Gummy Candy Variety Pack. Inside this box you will get 75 individually wrapped snack size packs featuring 3 different flavors. And throughout the video, I'm going to show you what comes inside, talk about the flavors, texture, ingredients, and explain why these are great for everyone that maybe you have a lunchbox or parties. It's great for anybody in all different types of situations. So let's go ahead and check them out and jump right into the video. The first thing I notice is how many individual packs you get. There are 75 snack size pouches inside the variety pack. I actually like this better than the one giant bag because each serving is already portioned out. As you see, it's a small little bag. Instead of reaching into one large bag over and over, you simply grab one, pack it, and you're ready to go. That also makes them incredibly convenient. Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to be tasting these, so don't go anywhere. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the flavors. The variety pack includes 3 different Sour Jack flavors. You got watermelon, blue raspberry, assorted fruit. There's the assorted fruit one. So instead of eating the same flavor every time, you can switch things up depending on which you're in the mood for. If you're like me, I like a variety of different types of candies, not the same one over and over. I also love in variety packs because everyone usually has a different flavor that they prefer, so you can hand these out. If you're sharing with family or friends, or there's someone that likes different types of candy, you have a variety to choose from. Now, let's talk about sourness. And again, I'm going to taste these at the end, but I've already tasted them, so I already know what they taste like. But it's extremely sour candy. They're designed to give you a sour kick right when you bite into them, followed by a sweeter, fruity flavor. They're not overly sour, but they are sour. So it's a perfect balance, sour and sweet. So you get that fun sour coating without it becoming overwhelming. And if you've ever tried candies that are almost too sour to enjoy, these are intended to be a little bit more balanced candy. So now let's discuss the texture. These have a soft, chewy consistency. As you see there, they're not overly hard. They're squishy. They're not overly sticky. They have a nice gummy texture that's easy to bite into and enjoy the chew. That's something I always pay attention to because texture can completely change the candy eating experience for me and a lot of people. I don't want a weird texture when it comes to candy. I'll start gagging. So now let's talk about convenience. Since every pouch is individually wrapped, these work really well in a lot of different situations. Imagine packing your child's lunch for school, for example. Instead of opening a large candy bag every morning, you simply drop one snack-sized pouch into the lunchbox. They're also great for road trips. If you got kids, you know what I'm talking about. I have kids. Instead of passing around one large bag in the car, everyone can have their own individual package, so that makes it great for kids. And they're also perfect for birthday parties, holiday events, classroom rewards, goodie bags, Halloween candy bowls, or even keeping a few at your desk at work when you're craving something sweet. Another feature worth mentioning is that these candies are fat-free. For people who specifically look for fat-free candy options, that's definitely a nice feature. They're also gluten-free, which may be important for individuals who choose gluten-free foods or need to avoid gluten as part of their diet. My wife has to have a gluten-free diet, so I'm sure she's going to love these. Of course, as with any packaged food, it's always a good idea to review the ingredient list first and the allergen information on the package if you have specific dietary needs or food allergies. So you can pause the video if you want to check that out right there. And speaking of ingredients, these candies are made from a combination of sweeteners, flavors, and colorings to create their signature chewy texture and fruity taste. The sour sugar coating gives that initial tangy bite, while the gummy center delivers the fruity sweetness that follows. That combination is really what Sour Jacks is known for. So now, let me go ahead and take a bite of these. I already know what they taste like, but I want to do it on camera for you guys. So this is the blue raspberry sour wedge. That's very good. So I like blue raspberry. So initially you taste that sour taste. It's not like a Warhead. It's not that sour where it's just gonna make you just pucker up. But it does have that initial sour, and as you're eating it, it does turn sweet. I really like Sour Jacks, and it's a good value for as many of these as you get. You get 75 packages, and it's a really good deal. So if you're looking for some great sour candy, guys, you can't go wrong with this. It's a huge box. We're over Sunday school at our church. I'm probably going to take these to Sunday school and give them to the kids as they leave each Sunday morning. So if you're looking for something like this, I would highly recommend it. See you in the next video. And my favorite feature, if you stay this far, is they're not overly sour. I don't like overly sour candy, but I like a little bit sour. And I love that it turns sweet after you start chewing into it. So that's my favorite feature. Hope you enjoy the video. See you next time.